Kia ora, this is Mrs. Jackson. I'm just running through the structure of an atom for you. So what I have here is a carbon atom. It's got some numbers associated with it, 12 and 6. The 6 tells me the number of positive protons that I have in the nucleus here. That would be the red circle, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And the number of neutral neutrons that I also have in the nucleus is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Together they make up the nucleus in the centre of an atom. If I've got 6 positive protons in the centre here, that means I'm going to have 6 negative electrons in the orbits around it. So I always fill the first shell with a maximum of 2, and then I can have up to 8 in the second shell. But I only need 4 of those spaces, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 here to reach my total number of 6 negative electrons. My atomic number here, this is the smaller of the two numbers, is the atomic number, is always the proton number. If I've got 6 of these, that means I must have the atom carbon. The mass number is the bigger of the two numbers. It's the total number of particles inside, or subatomic particles, inside the nucleus. So here you can count up that I've got 12 of those, 6 positive protons and 6 neutral neutrons. So together that's 12. If I want to calculate how many of the green neutral neutrons I have, I can take the 12 and I can subtract the 6, which is the number of protons, and then I'm left with just the neutron number. Another thing I can change in my atom is the number of neutrons. So I could have 13, 6 for carbon, or I could have 14, 6 for carbon, which means I'm adding another neutron in here each time. So I could have 7 or 8 neutrons. If I was going to look over here at chlorine, it's a much bigger atom, as you can see. I'm up to 3 shells of electrons, and I'm getting too many circles in the centre here. So what they've done is put 17 positive protons, you can see the charge there, and 35 minus 17, 18 neutral neutrons. So I can calculate that neutron number by subtracting 17 from 35, because 17's the number of positive protons, and 35 is the protons plus the neutrons in the centre. If I've got 17 positive protons, then I need to balance that around with my electrons, 2 in the first shell, 8 in the second shell, and then because I need to get to 17, 7 in the third outer shell, you can see there. Right, I hope that helps. Bye.